welcome back to Pure Lottie. So today's video is a first impressions video. So if you want to see what I'm trying out today, what I think of them and the wear test, then make sure you keep watching. And if you like today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family. Hit that subscribe button and change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, let's jump in. Okay, so first product is the Blend Bunny Cosmetics All Done Up palette. So I have just done these eyes. I did film it on my phone, so I'm going to add in the little mini tutorial that I normally upload on like Instagram and stuff, just because it's a lot quicker than doing it on camera with you. It is a little bit of a cheap product. It's not my first time using it because I did use it for the palette bingo a few weeks ago, but it's a second impression, and I'm trying out colours that I would choose rather than having the bingo choose out the colours for me. So far I really like it. It's absolutely stunning. I have noticed the shimmers have a lot of fallout though, so you can see I've got a lot of gold fallout at the moment on my under eyes here, and even a little bit dark on the corners there. So my only suggestion is for the shimmers I would go in with a wet brush or with your finger. It would look a lot more metallic like this, so that's the only downside to it, but otherwise the mattes blend absolutely amazingly. I really love it. So yeah, really love the palette so far. You'll see what I look like at the end as well, because I'm going to show you what I've done for my lower lash line as well. But yeah, this palette, absolutely beautiful. Blend Bunny does have one of the best formulations ever. Like their mattes are stunning, their shimmers absolutely beautiful as well. I've even got their duochromes, and they're amazing as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend Blend Bunny if you are looking for a new palette, even if you're a beginner, because it's going to blend so much easier for you and you're not going to have to work so hard to get a look like this. So on to the next product. I am trying out this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Now I have swatched it on my hand, and I know this isn't going to be enough coverage for me, especially when I have like a giant breakout going on right now. This is from working out. I cannot get my breakouts on my chin under control from working out. So I'm going to actually use this as a primer today because you can use under foundation. So I'm going to do that, and also the colour. I feel like the colour is like a tiny bit dark for me, so let's go in and do this. First of all, the doe for the applicator is absolutely giant. Giant. Let me just grab my NARS concealer. Look at the difference. Oh my god, it's so giant. So let's go in and pop this on. Now I am going out because I'm getting my hair done, so you might see I might film my intro outro after I've got my hair done so I look a lot better. So I am going to be able to give this a wear test today, so I will show you what it looks like at the end of the day. See, it's like very dark for me. I'm just gonna pop it on one side for now and we'll compare it. Oh, it smells. Okay, I'm just using a sponge to blend it out because that's the way that I tend to prefer my makeup. Okay, so this is with, this is without. So you can see instantly it's got a really nice glow about it. Super shimmery. I'm gonna have to set it down no matter what because of my chemical menopause hot flushes. So yeah, super glowy, blended really nicely, definitely like such a small amount of coverage. If you've got like perfect skin, then this would look really nice. I haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury one that this is meant to be a dupe for. It's a bit too pricey for me, especially because I like full coverage. So yeah, I don't think I would ever wear it by itself, maybe for a no makeup look. But I definitely, the amount of times that I do them is probably like 5 times a year. So I definitely would prefer this as underneath my makeup. So I'm going to just keep popping on the rest of my face. I am going to cover up down here with some concealer as well. But I'm just using this as a primer everywhere. It's got a bit of my brow there. And we'll see what it looks like. I sort of feel like the Tin Man on this side now. So yeah, a bit nervous, but hopefully it looks nice under the foundation. Now I did put some Ole Henriksen primer on my spot because I need it to be like hydrated so that it doesn't have too much texture. So that's the only bit where I actually put some primer. The rest of my face has just got my like normal daily moisturizer on it, which I put on a few hours ago now. Ooh. It's very strong smelling too. I don't know if it's just mine or if it's all of them, but yeah, very, very strong. I can't even, I'm gonna have to smell the container because I can't even tell you exactly what it smells like from this. My gosh, I look shiny. Oh, yeah, I would never wear this out like this. I don't know. It's like a paint, maybe like almost like a faint like nail polish smell. But it feels strong on my face, but I'm someone that doesn't like scent. So yeah, I'm a bit concerned about that. Hopefully the smell disappears pretty quickly. Right, I'm going to let this dry down for a little bit. I'm going to put my lashes on off camera and let this dry down, and we'll come back and I'll put my foundation on top so we can see what it looks like with the foundation on top. So I'll be a few moments. Okay, let's go in with some foundation. I've got my lashes on now. So I'm just using my L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour matte coverage. This one's in 110 Rose Vanilla. This is the old packaging, the old formula. I haven't tried the new one yet. I think this is my last bottle or second last bottle of the old formula. So let's go in with some foundation now. Alright, let's pop it on this side. Okay, so this is the side with foundations versus without. So a lot more coverage and not so shiny now, thankfully. So I'm definitely gonna have to put foundation all over my face. So I'm just gonna finish that off. I'm definitely gonna have to set down my face. But before I do that, I want to try out this bronzer. So this is the Off Duty Contour Stick. I'm not a contour person, so I'm going to use it as like a bronzer. This is from Mecca Max, so this is like the blushes that I've been using. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So this matches the blushes that I've fallen in love with at the moment. So I'm going to use it on my cheeks because I'm not a super contour person, so I'm only gonna do the cheekbones. So let's go in on this side. Quite light. I expected it to be a little bit darker. Now I know from the blushes that I like the sponge method, so let's go in with that. Almost blended away to nothing, if I'm honest. Put a little bit more. Yeah, almost blends away to nothing. I think maybe I got the wrong shade. This is a medium, so for me, I'm like Casper the Ghost, so you're gonna expect it to be able to be seen a little bit. There you go. Okay, maybe I just need to build it up. Alright, I'm only gonna put it on my cheeks because, as I said, I'm not a huge contour person. I don't reshape my face. I prefer just like bronzer. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. So I'm going to jump off camera quickly and set my face down. And then I will come back for the powder. Okay, so I've set my face down now, so it looks much better. Definitely not so shiny from the e.l.f. Halo Glow now. Got powder all over my shirt now. So we're gonna go in with this blush. This is from Doche. Sorry if I don't know how to pronounce that. It's in the shade So Good. It's been sitting in my to try box for ages. So let's see what this looks like. It's very light. So this is what it looks like. Super light, but let's give it a shot. Has a bit of shimmer in it, so I'm a bit concerned. The shade on the brush looks quite nice. Alright, let's go in. Oh, it's quite nice actually. That took me by surprise. That is really pretty and it's blending really nice. Yeah, I really like this. I don't know how well it would do for someone darker complexion than me. And remember, I'm like Casper the Ghost, so pretty much everyone's darker than me. But it's really pretty on my skin tone. Really like it. And it's not too like shimmery or anything either. So yeah, I really like this blush. I'm excited to now have that in my collection. And yeah, it blended beautifully. Very nice. Okay, and the lucky last product now is from Benefit. It is the What's Up highlighter. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a cream and I just set down my face. So, did a little bit of a boo-boo there. Let's see if we can get it to work. It does come with like a little sponge on the end. Whoops. Highlighter on that side, sponge on that end. I'm not going to use the sponge. What I'm thinking is I might go in. I've just sprayed some setting spray on my face. So whilst it's still a little damp, I'm going to go in with like a fluffy brush. I'm going to see if I can get some on here. And we can tap it on so we don't pull up the makeup underneath. Ooh, that is really pretty. Oh wow. I was a bit nervous because it looks dark in here, but look at that. Oh my goodness, I can be seen from space. That is stunning. Can you tell I like highlighter? Yes, I'm not out of my highlighter era yet. Highlighter is stunning. Wow, I love that. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's not lifting up the makeup underneath, but I am using a brush, so it might be because I'm not, you know, rubbing it on my face. But wow, I like that. I think I might have found a new favorite highlighter. Wow, it's so pretty. Blended out really nicely as well, and that color I think it will suit a lot of people. So very happy to have that in my collection now. I'm just going to quickly finish my lips and then I'll come back and do a recap of all the products with you. Okay, so first up is the Blend Bunny All Done Up palette. Blended really nicely. As I said, the shimmers had a lot of fallout though, so I would definitely use a wet brush. I'm interested to see what it looks like by the end of the day, so I will do a check-in for you on that. But I already knew that I love this brand's palettes anyway. Next up was the Mecca Max Contour Stick. I ended up putting bronzer over top of it. It was very light. I think I needed a darker shade, which is abnormal for me because normally I'm the lightest shade because I'm Casper the Ghost. I'm not into contour though, I'm more into bronzer, so not really my cup of tea, but for someone that really likes contour, this is a beautiful contour stick. Blends really, really nicely too. Next up was the blush. I absolutely love the blush. It was super pretty on my skin tone, but again, I don't know how well it would do for people that are a bit darker than me, and pretty much everyone's darker than me. So yeah, I am a bit concerned about that, but for someone my skin tone or lighter, was absolutely beautiful, blended really nicely. Oh, I almost forgot the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. So this makes you like Tin Man. So don't use this unless you want to have that super, super glowy look, or you're gonna have to put something over top of it to tame it down. I'm interested to see how my makeup holds up today because I have used it as a primer. It has made me a little bit darker, and I feel like my texture is a bit more enhanced with this, so not really something that I would like to do, but I'll see how it goes throughout the day and see if it settles down a little bit once it's like all settled into my face a bit. And the lucky last product was the highlighter. I'm in love. Look how blinding that is. You can see me from space. Absolutely gorgeous. Really love the highlighter. So yeah, really happy to have this one in my collection. So that is everything that I've tried today. So I will do a check-in and I'll add it in before my outro. Hey guys, so I'm doing a midday check-in. It is exactly 12 o'clock on the dot. I finished this makeup at 8 AM this morning. So it's been on for 4 hours now. I started it probably 5 hours ago, so some of the product has been more than 4 hours, but I just got home from having my hair done. I feel so much better. I feel so much more like myself again now. Having my roots done and having it nice and bright and vibrant again. Okay, up close and personal. So obviously I'm missing some makeup around the very edges, obviously, because I've just had my hair done. That's just very normal. So we're not going to judge those pieces. We're going to judge the rest of my face. So first up, let's say for the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, this is what my face is looking like. It's definitely not looking as like flawless as I would normally feel with my Ole Henriksen or my Tatcha or any of the other primers that I normally use. So I can definitely see a lot more texture with this, but I think it's because it's glowy. I'm thinking maybe I try it again and put a actual primer underneath and then put this on top. So we'll see how I feel about it when I do a speed reviews. But so far that's my current thoughts on it. I just feel like my texture is like way more enhanced. But otherwise my makeup's still handling like pretty well. I haven't done any touch-ups or anything. I've put my lip gloss back on, but other than that I haven't done anything else to it. So yeah, it's holding up pretty well still so far for 4 hours. It is cold here today. There's a little bit of rain as well, and obviously I've been sitting down at a salon having my hair done, so I haven't really done anything like strenuous or anything that's like maybe sweat or get really hot or lots of different facial expressions and stuff. So judge that how you want, but this is the 4 hour check-in for that. Then for the contour, so this is what the contour is looking like. Obviously I've got bronzer over top of it. Again, I'm just going to say what I said before. I don't think contour is really necessarily for me, and I think I grabbed the wrong shade. I think I needed a darker shade if I wanted it to show through. But I'm really not a contour person anyway, so I feel like if I had used this as a proper contour, I probably would have liked it, but I'm not a contour person. If you need to snatch your nose, if you want to give yourself a snatched jawline, then I think this will be fabulous. It's super creamy, really nice and everything, just not for me. The blush is handling up really nicely still. I really do like the blush. Really pretty, still there after 4 hours, so it hasn't worn off like some blushes can. So yeah, really happy with that so far. Highlighter, you can still see me from space, come on. What else can I say? It's stunning, it's beautiful. Even though I have like texture, it hasn't really enhanced those textury spots, but I am someone that likes highlighter. If you have really textured skin, I'd probably stay away from it, and do more of a highlighter that's like a glow from within glow. But yeah, I really like it. And the lucky last one is the eyeshadow palette. This is the All Done Up palette. Let me zoom you in a little bit more. Okay, hopefully this is close enough to see. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see fully, but can you see where I've had my eyes open? It is all creasing. Now, this is new for me for a Blend Bunny one. Normally, I don't have creasing with Blend Bunny, so I'm pretty surprised about that. Now, I did use my Center of Attention Cosmetics Light Beige Eye Primer, and then I did go in with a wet brush and put the shimmer on top. So maybe I have layered the eye primer too thick, or potentially maybe I put too much shimmer on with the wet brush because it was able to pack it down a lot. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a first for me for Blend Bunny to have like creasing like this. You can tell this eye is like pretty bad, like with the creasing, but I'm going to touch up with you guys on camera now and see what happens. So I'm just going to take my finger, just like as though I was out. I've just gone to the toilet and I've noticed it, and see, yeah, okay, I was able to fix that up. It's like back to normal again. So you can definitely like tap it out when you go to the bathroom, but I don't necessarily want to be worrying about my eyeshadow creasing. So I am interested to see what I think of this when I've tried it a bit more. As I said, this is my second time trying it, but the first time I didn't really like wear it out. I just wore it at home, so I didn't take notice of the creasing. It could just be that shimmer shade specifically as well, but we'll see what happens at the 8-hour check-in and what it looks like then. But that is my check-in for now. Hey guys, okay, we're back for the last check-in. It is currently 4:39 p.m. It's Saturday still, 31st of August. I am filming this, editing this, and hopefully getting it up tomorrow for you guys. So I don't really have much more time to sit here with this on my face. Plus, I'm like a grandma and like to be in bed by like 9:30. So I really want to go and have my shower and get into my comfy PJs and start cooking dinner so that I can sit down and like start editing. So we're gonna call this final check-in now. It's been, just clicked over to 4:40 p.m. now, so it's been 8 hours and 40 minutes since I finished the makeup. Some of this stuff's been on for 9 hours and 40 minutes because I started at like 7 a.m. So first up, we've got the Blend Bunny All Done Up palette. So let me zoom you in real quick. Okay, super up close and personal. Okay, I can't pull my lash because this is coming off on this side and I don't want to re-glue it down. But you can see that I'm having a lot of like creasing and like bunching up over here, and same thing on this side as well. Now, I have never experienced this with a Blend Bunny palette before. This is a first for me, so I am wanting to try this out a few more times and see if I did it like a user error or if it is like this specific shade, because as I said, I did cheat a little bit. This is my second time using the palette. Sorry, so you can actually see me. This is the second time that I'm using the palette, but the first time I didn't see any creasing, but I wasn't necessarily looking for it, so I want to keep trying this palette. It'd be interesting to find out if it is just this gold shade here in the middle, or if any of the other shimmers do bunch up and crease like this. So keep an eye out on my speed reviews for that, but otherwise it blended beautifully. The shimmers are really nice. And as I showed in the midway checkup, you can just tap it out and it looks perfect again, but it keeps coming back. So each time you go to the bathroom, you're gonna have to tap it out. So I will keep you updated in a speed reviews on that. Next up, let's go the contour stick because I can't really tell. Obviously, I've got bronzer over top of it, so you can't really see it. But if you are a contour person, I think this is a really nice one. It's the Mecca Max Off Duty Contour Stick in the shade medium. I thought it would show up a little bit more because once I started like blending it out, it did sort of like go away to nothing. So I think maybe I could have got the wrong shade. But I'm not someone that contours my nose or my chin or anything like that. Only on my cheekbones. So for someone that does contour, I think it's really nice, but for me personally, I don't think it is very good for me. But I will keep using it and I will update you in a speed reviews. Next up was the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Okay, so my face, obviously, remember I've had my hair done, so some of my makeup is like missing around the outsides. But pretty much my face does look pretty good still. I am having, like, it's still settling in my like smile lines and stuff around my nose and stuff. I'm having a lot of bunching up here on my T-zone. So interested to keep playing with this one. I think what I want to try though is putting an actual primer underneath, because I do have chemical menopause hot flushes. I always feel like I need a primer for my makeup to last. But I'm not mad at this. It still looks really, really nice. You can just tell that I've worn it for more than like an hour or so. So yeah, I'm impressed. I just would never wear it by itself personally, because the coverage sucks with it for me. I am someone that wants the full coverage, and I would always have to like set it down because I am not into looking like a Tin Man. Number 4 was the blush. So you can see blush is still all on my face there. It is a beautiful shade for my skin tone. As I said, I don't think it would work for people that were darker than me, purely because, I mean, I put a decent amount on and you can only still just see it. In person it does look a little bit better than on camera from the looks of it. But it blended really smoothly. The color was really nice. I'd be interested in actually trying some different shades of this one, because yeah, it was really pretty. And even in like the pan, it looks like it's got like shimmer in it, but then on the skin it wasn't too shimmery. So yeah, really like this. I'm happy to have this in my collection. I'm excited to keep using this one. And the lucky last product was the Benefit What's Up highlighter. Does this have a shade? Doesn't look like as though it's got a shade. I think it's just like a universal shade. You can still see me from space. It has been almost 9 hours now and you can still see me from space. So I'm really impressed with this highlighter. It is absolutely gorgeous. Didn't enhance my texture at all. Also, I'd set down my face and I was able to go in and put it on over top of it, and it didn't pull up my makeup or anything, so that's pretty impressive. However, I did use a brush. I didn't use the little sponge and, you know, put it directly onto my skin. I put it onto a brush and then tapped it into my skin, and I did hydrate my skin first, so it was still slightly damp, so hoping that it wouldn't rip up all the makeup. So yeah, interested to keep trying that out. But that was everything. So yeah, that's my final impressions on them for now. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family, hit that subscribe button and change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!